Alright, so today we are playing Trapper and we are going with a very steady build. We have got a couple of add-ons where, for the add-ons we'll be selecting one red add-on. I will be switching it to the Bloody Coil instead of the Airy Stone and an extra trap. In terms of perks, pretty basic. Have couple of perks which is for the end game, no in and no way out. One perk which helps with the gen slowdown, deadlock. Absolutely love this perk, way more better than corrupt, to be honest. And the last perk, save the best for last. It is such a comfy perk, but notice how these survivors are very sneaky. They will change to flashlights, yup, right there at the last second. At that time I didn't even notice it, and I was actually surprised in game when I saw, oh, when did they get flashlights? But this is where it happened and I came to know in the recording. Now what I didn't realize at that time was I was actually dealing with a gen rush slash bully squad. You see the two missing add-ons? Yes, one of them is to further spread apart hooks and one is for hatch and shack, which is okay. And this will be absolutely clear as soon as the game starts, because you will be surprised how quickly the first gen pops. Like really surprised. So let us set up a countdown timer, and oh my, we are also loading into the worst map, the map which I absolutely hate. And here we go.
Do best, naughty.
30 seconds. Yes, that's all it took for them to get the first gen. I was not even able to leave the room, not even set up 3 traps at that time, and I already lost a gen. Hey, I know with Trapper you are expected to lose a couple of early gens, but not this quick. This is not your average squad. This is a gen rush squad. And it had got very clear to me that I needed to wear my mean hat if I wanted to make any sense out of this game against this squad. At this point, I have already lost 2 gens and I don't even have a single hit. So we should chase this Dwight and get some hits to build up our Stibifil stacks for later on. That's the best we can do. But that's not how it's gonna work out. Remember how I said I didn't notice them switching to flashlights earlier? Yeah, this one almost got me and I was so startled. I had already lost 2 gens, these guys had major flashlights on, and I needed to do something real quick. Luckily, our red add-on already injured this one Dwight and we were able to get 2 tap on him. And off he goes to the basement now. But let me give you a spoiler, we won't be able to hold basement against this squad for long. So at this point, even though we lost Stibifil stacks while hitting Ace since he was Obsession, my priority was Dwight. But since that last gen popped, I had to make do of what I had and I had to protect the basement. And luckily I saw Ace going for it. Yeah, he had a flashbang. Again, crazy squad. I was just more vigilant. And just like that, the Dwight in the basement hit second, and we are trying to get Ace there as well. And this is where you will see why this is not an average squad and why we were not able to hold basement. So at this point, the things are not looking good for us. We had lost 3 gens already. We have lost the basement. We just have 2 stacks of Stibifil, and right now we have 0 because Ace body blocked and we didn't have any much option. Things are really looking bad. Now at this point I had completely stopped caring about Stibifil stacks. I just needed to get people down as soon as possible. But I couldn't pick them up because there was entire team hovering around for the pallet save. And these guys practically had a backup for everything. At this point I decided to drop the survivor and go for the last person until I see this Ace has conviction. I would have never been able to pick him up from the pallet in the first place. And this is where the ping pong begins. But they are in deep trouble now. Oh yes, and Claudette also picks herself up now, and every time I think this game is over, it is not. They have so many second chance or comeback perks. Now, even though I should ideally go for the Ace since he's the last person, I have had too much PTSD in this game and I want to hook people. I don't trust another Unbreakable, Conviction or anything else. Oh, and they also had luck on their side. Just look at the Claudette hitting that 4% out of nowhere. What the... Now, for a second, I absolutely thought that this tree was a hook, but it was not. Did you too as well? And just right out of the corner of my eye, I was able to spot Claudette, who thought going to the shack was a great idea. But quick tip, always trap the window in shack. Doesn't matter if you trap the entrance or not, but always trap the windows. They never expect it. And that's it. Finally we had got all 4 of them down, but again, I had too much PTSD and I just wanted to hook them as soon as possible to wrap things up.
This is your time to shine, Naughty Bear.
Indeed it is. One of the absolute most satisfying game of Trapper that I have had. Coming back from 3 gens which were down in no time. The first gen going off in 30 seconds to get a 4K and no gens popped after that. One of the best games. Now usually I don't engage in post-match banter, but these guys really got under my skin. Just wait and look at their perks. If you have watched the video until here, make sure to drop the like for the Naughty Bear and subscribe to the channel for more Dead by Daylight videos, and also join our live streams that we do on over here almost every other day. Thank you for watching.